Crypto in 2026. Are we cooking or are we cooked? I have some breaking news which came out earlier, friends. It is to do with forward-looking indicator, the US Empire State Manufacturing Survey. Okay, I wanted to give you a full dedicated episode on it. This survey data, remember, friends, I always talk to you about the business PMI, which I show you all the time, which is literally here. All the time, friends, we speak about the US PMI. All right, as we know, we've had literally 36 months down in the pooper. In the past 3 cycles, there was only 6, 12, and 10. And remember, there are forward-looking indicators which try to compute a few things and try to predict what comes around the corner. Well, guess what? There actually is a survey which is forward-looking on that. And it is the Empire State Manufacturing Survey, which literally just came out. And look, let's have a zoom in, fans. You can actually see the survey. Look how extremely positive it is. Do you see the navy line blue? Okay, the light blue is the ISM manufacturing PMI. You see how it's depressed? But they moved hand in hand. Now, it's funny because it's year of the snake. Look what ends up happening, friends. You end up seeing that a year ago when Trump won, this actually smacked up. You get it? So it started actually rising up, and it gave everybody the illusion, all of us, that things were going to be great in 2025. But actually, we got dark prophesied. And it was just a temporary spike, and then we went all the way down. We got crushed. Okay? But what's happening now is it's come back for the double wave. It's come back again. Pretty nice. Now, if you actually go back, friends, I just want to show you something as well. Yeah, there are these moments where, say, it ticks up here, and then we get, this was zombie virus. There is a moment, maybe, if we go up here as well, this was back in pre-GFC, where it ticks up a lot, but the PMI stays low, and then they both roll over. Okay, so it's not 100%, but it is very good correlation. The fact that it faked up, comes back down, and it's gone back for round 2. So if you actually see that the implied PMI is 55. And if you recall me, friends, I've shown you all the time. If we go back to my Charty McChart, the business cycle, okay, when we have a PMI 52 plus, alt seasons literally happen. Okay, PMI 52 plus, it's an accelerating economy. It is the middle class having money in their pocket, and everybody is able to breathe. I wanted to give you that. That's very, very optimistic to know that, isn't it? It's very cool. So it just came out higher than expected, surprising to the upside, and implies PMI is going to curl upwards. Remember, friends, that the ISM manufacturing PMI, it's a survey about, they ask all the manufacturing companies in America, are you doing more orders or less? Are you hiring more employees or less? Are you buying more hair shampoo or less? Your materials, your costs, your copper, your gold, your orange juice. Are you doing more or less? And they compute all of that. And I'm just telling you now, there's the S&P 500, there's the global manufacturing, which is all around the world. There's global services. Okay, and then I think they combine them as well. Then there's US manufacturing and US services. However, of all of them, the USA manufacturing PMI is the highest correlation to the business cycle. It has the peaks with Main Street and the troughs with Main Street. It actually tracks consumer sentiment as well. Consumer sentiment is still like record lows. Consumer sentiment is so bad, it is the highest deviation in history. It would track the stock market on average over time, but now the consumer sentiment, but the stock market's enormous, the deviation is almost, and consumer sentiment is literally rock bottom. So like Wall Street basically has taken all the gains, you know, because it's all been AI, Magnificent Seven, and everybody else is being drained by inflation. Okay, so hopefully this fake out doesn't continue. I want to give you that news. That's pretty much what's coming ahead, I guess, you know, and PMI ticking up, just to let you know, whenever it ticks up, friends, above 50, when it crosses above 50 to 52, actually 52 on the dot, the shortest cycle of crypto was 9 months. All right, it went from 9 months up to 18 months. That's to the crypto top, not to the PMI top, the crypto top, the final alt season wave. So, you know, that's why we might see, I don't know what's going to happen again. You never know, friends. What if PMI hits 52 like next year, March? That could happen. And then we have like this mini alt season wave somewhere, April, May. Everyone thinks it's may go away. It slows down in June, July, and then we just pick up for like a big wave at the end of next year. Remember, you have the US midterms next year as well. Trump's going to give the $2,000 dividend as well. This is the type of sentiment we see out there, friends. Retail is selling altcoins for losses. Let's read this guy's post. I sold my Superversed bag the other day and I'm down 70%. He sold at a 70% loss. He goes, I really wanted to believe, but at some point I had to salvage something before it goes down minus 99%. So you see, my friends, retail is literally convinced 2026, we're all cooked and altcoins are going to drop another 90%. Because they're looking at Ben Copen. Oh, Bitcoin dominance is going to 80, 90%. Altcoins are going to get ravaged. They're calling the end of the bull market. They said, oh, it's all over. They said, oh, 70, 80% chance that we're in a bear market. That's nerd speak. That's crypto KOL speak. Some people say key opinion loser. That's cold speak for, oh, I'm hedging myself just in case it goes up so I can say, oh, I didn't tell you to all get out. Okay, but that's pretty much them calling for a bear market, okay? Because if we go down, they'll say, oh, I saved you. See, I saved all my people, my clients and everybody subscribing to me. What I really regret is telling a few of my friends that it was a good crypto backed by a cool dude. Needless to say, they don't call me a friend anymore because they bought after me and they are already down minus 90%. Mr. Slightless Wisdom, he was commenting, friends, by the way, on Elio Trades' comment post. Look, here's the thing, man. If you're in crypto, you have to take responsibility for yourself, okay? Yeah, no crying in the casino, okay? Volatility is extreme. Guess what? Some patterns of the past repeated, some of them didn't. Bitcoin broke the all-time high before the Bitcoin halving, okay? So you can't really hurt yourself or feel bad about yourself because you're like, oh, well, there was optimistic move in Bitcoin. Why can't it be optimistic moves elsewhere? Okay, it is what it is. We take on this risk, friends. Altcoins, yes, they're an extension of the business cycle. And guess what? We had 36 months of bad PMI. You have to take responsibility for yourself and you have to think about your actions now, okay? This person, friends, not a believer. Yeah? Why? You are selling something cheap. Why? Because you think it's going to get cheaper. That's a non-believer, okay? So you think something is worth $1 in the future, and right now, actually, it's trading at 30 cents. Actually, no, that's where he's break even. He probably thinks it's probably trading realistically at 10 cents now. He probably wanted to make 2 or 3x. It's a future dollar. It's trading at 10 cents. He goes, look, man, next year, I can't afford it to go down from 10 cents to 1 cent. Okay? Now, it could go to 1 cent. I'm just telling you, friends, as your chef, as your friend, with Spoonie over here, I'm telling you, sharpen your elbows. I'm not selling. All right, I'm not selling. I'm willing to go down with the ship. Don't care. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. You have to take responsibility for yourself. Okay? And by the way, if you're selling, like I said, if you're selling because, oh, there is a bear market apparently out here and everything's going to get really bad. Okay, like I said, you don't believe in it, dude. You don't believe in the network effects. You don't believe in crypto. You don't value crypto based off self-sovereignty, self-custody, free speech, coded speech, of literally the best digital asset growth creation we've seen ever in our lifetime. You don't believe in that? All right, man. Well, look, you're a weekend. You're a weekend. You're a paper hand. You're selling the lows. If I had spare money coming in, I'd be buying. I'd continue to DCA buy. If you're already all in like me, all right, we got to hold. Okay? Could go lower, friends. Of course it can go lower. I just like how, friends, I like seeing stuff like this, by the way. Yeah. I like seeing stuff, okay? Here we have Mr. Gamma. More. Same here, Sommy. Me too. Yep, buying while it's low. You all get it. Okay? You all get it. Maybe, friends, I know it's hard. It's tough, right? It is hard. Okay, but like, we're not going to stop doing our thing because we think it might go worse. By the way, here's others BTC, green monthly candle. You want to talk about correlations, hey? Look, I get it, man. Like, yeah, biggest regret is onboarding friends and family. What? Because you try to help everybody and then you get the insane volatility. Yes, you just got to deal with it. What are your actions going forward? My strategy is always buy low, sell high, buy in depression, sell in euphoria. My strategy is not buy low, buy some, then go purchase some other dude's indicator who's frauding everybody out here and then go sell lower and then get gaslit by that same dude. He's going to tell you, oh, but I told you to manage risk. I didn't tell you to get all out. The strategy is buy low, sell high. Buy low, wait forever, sell in euphoria. Yes, we're hoping it was a 3-year bear market. We are now in the 4-year bear market. You see this other BTC chart? 4 years, friends. 4 years. I'm still waiting, okay? And that others BTC chart, it is nice. It's great price action. You know it. I want to also show you as well, friends. Andrew Tate got liquidated on his hyperliquid leverage trading account. Down $794,000. Put funny picture of Andrew Tate as well. The Matrix. Look, it's funny. He made a video saying leverage trading is the devil. He literally made a video for 10 minutes saying leverage trading is a spawn of Satan, and he just got liquidated. Look, if you're doing leverage trading with the bulk of your account, friends, that means you don't really think the stuff that you're in can go really, really high, which means you either didn't buy low enough or you don't actually believe hard enough. Yeah, and you're trying to game the system. You're trying to do leverage. So instead of holding for like a 30x, what they're trying to do is they're trying to do leverage and then hold for like a 5x because they're doing like, 6 or 10x leverage so they can get the same return. Guess what? The market will literally spit on you and chew you up 10 times over before it's finally ready to go, as we just witnessed. All right. I remember my prophecy, friends. My prophecy, altcoins will enter a disbelief run. This is others BTC. Just like 2019 into 2020. They stopped QT. I think there's going to be a disbelief run. All right. What's the disbelief? All the non-believers, all the paper hands, everybody's out. They will be like, what the hell? How are altcoins going up when Bitcoin's in a bear market? That's what they're going to be saying, number one. And number two, they'll be saying, hey, QT stopping is not the same as QE. Because they're all paper hand Jeets fans. These people only want to buy after the Fed says, hey, we're going to do QE and we're doing infinite QE and it's good to go. You're allowed to take on risk now. Yeah. That's what they're waiting for. But I wouldn't be surprised if they say that kind of at the tops, which would be funny. Funny, but then like doom would come after that, okay? We've got strong people remaining. Sellers are exhausted. It's been a 4-year bear market for altcoins. Many people saying, oh, but there was a bull market here and dog with that and whatever, and this coin went up and then there was a meme coin super cycle here and we ran this coin up. Okay, dude. I know you've sold. Everybody says that. I know you've clicked sell. And that's all right. Keep yelling, dude. I'm not selling. Okay? These people, go click sell, bro. Click sell again. Keep yelling out into the ethosphere. We don't give a shit. Okay? What they're trying to do is, friends, look, this is how humans work, right? Now that they've clicked sell, they're coming out to everybody and saying, hey, it's a good idea to sell with me. Click sell, click sell, click sell. So the pain of every high or low is going to really make them sweat if we do get it. I don't know if we're going to get it, okay? Disbelief run coming. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.